sit on my lap, but sometimes I always be pulling the blade. That's on earth. Ever since I left that rocket chain, they took the trip out of space. Ever since birth,
hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
The new party footage of Diddy and LeBron James changes everything. The entertainment and sports worlds are colliding in a way no one saw coming. Leaked party footage featuring Diddy and NBA superstar LeBron James has just surfaced, and it's raising eyebrows across the board. For years, Diddy's infamous parties have been the subject of rumors, but this new footage could change everything. What was LeBron doing at one of these wild gatherings? And what does this footage reveal about the relationship between the two icons?
But that's how they try to categorize
They
it.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
As the clip makes its rounds on social media, fans are left wondering if there's more to LeBron and Diddy's friendship than meets the eye. Let's dive into the details and see what this footage is really all about. The leaked footage.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
The footage shows Diddy and LeBron James together at one of Diddy's notorious parties, and it sparked immediate curiosity. While LeBron is known for being relatively private when it comes to his personal life, this video gives fans a rare glimpse into his off-the-court activities. The footage captures a lavish party with A-list celebrities, expensive drinks, and a general atmosphere of excess. But it's LeBron's presence that's raising the most questions. Why was one of the NBA's most respected athletes at one of Diddy's controversial gatherings, and what does this say about their relationship? Fans are eager to find out more. Diddy and LeBron's friendship.
Diddy, he got indicted. You called it, man. A few weeks ago, you was on the platform and you said that he was going to get arrested in September.
Yeah, man. Anybody who in law enforcement or people know the law, when Homeland Security ran up into his house, people will tell you, or people knew that it was just a matter of time that they was going to indict him and bring him in to see the judge, bro. It was just a matter of time. I just figured out with the grand jury and their different sessions and stuff like that, and then what one of the witnesses told me, I just figured it out that it was going to be around September that they were going to bring him in, bro. People might not understand. It's difficult when you see a brother that has so much promise become an icon as far as in the music business and stuff that he did, to turn around and just tear his whole life down. But it's all because of his mentors and the people that trained him and taught him the music business. You know, it's all about the people who trained and taught him the music business, because Puff wasn't he wasn't born a monster. You know what I'm saying? He was made into a monster, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? He was made into a monster from the stuff that happened to him, the things that he had to do. You understand? The things that he had to do to become who he is. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like this, brother. You never like something so much that you can't do without, and you never be willing to do anything to get where you want to be at. You gotta have principles, you gotta have morals, you gotta keep with that stuff. And in that music business, a lot of that stuff get thrown out the window.
Boy, give me the credit. I got a either sit on my lap or sometimes I always be pulling the blade. After no earth, ever since I got that rocket chain, they took a trip out of space. Always in birth, my mama told me that they ain't no cool, but they ain't hate. I know my worth, so I'm gonna be on the purse if you ain't on my little day. Medicine church, when they see everything down at the stone in my nigga's face. I ain't gotta run, it's just not a race. Woo, 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 go!
Diddy and LeBron's friendship isn't exactly new, but this footage has reignited interest in the nature of their relationship. The two have been spotted together at various events over the years, and they've even collaborated on business ventures. However, the release of this party footage has people questioning whether there's more to their friendship than what's been shown to the public. Some speculate that Diddy's influence on LeBron extends beyond just business and social gatherings, with others wondering if LeBron's involvement in Diddy's world could have an impact on his squeaky clean image. The impact on LeBron's reputation.
LeBron,
Wright is making
all
some
I'm gonna
wild
say to
claims
this,
about LeBron James.
and I say this with all due respect to the young man that they call Bronny. Your daddy is Shluminati. Your daddy has been diddled by the diddler, and I pray to God he has not set you up to be diddled either.
Listen to who Candace Owens just exposed as an attendee of P. Diddy sex parties.
It seems to be that it is all falling down in Hollywood. There are tons of people who should be called out, people who weren't young like Justin Bieber, people like LeBron James, who has been outwardly speaking about how great Diddy parties are, traveling around with Diddy. This person is supposed to be the king. I'm waiting for the king to come out and to condemn this, to condemn what we all know now is a reality.
LeBron James has built his career on being more than just an athlete. He's a role model, an activist, and a businessman. But with this new footage making the rounds, some fans are concerned that his association with Diddy could tarnish his image. LeBron has always been about family and responsibility. What's he doing at a party like this? Asked one fan on Twitter. The footage could raise questions about LeBron's judgment and his choices off the court. As more people weigh in, LeBron's team will likely need to address the situation to maintain his carefully crafted reputation. Diddy's party culture.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Diddy's parties are legendary in the entertainment world, known for their extravagance and exclusivity, but they've also been the subject of rumors and controversy for years. The new footage only adds fuel to the fire, with some insiders suggesting that these parties are more than just fun. They're a way for Diddy to maintain control over Hollywood's elite. Diddy's parties have always been about more than just having a good time, said one industry insider. They're about power. With LeBron now connected to this world, fans are starting to wonder just how deep that connection goes. LeBron's involvement in Diddy's circle.
It takes a certain individual to prepare itself to do a lot of years in jail. From the lifestyle that he had, I'm not saying that he can't. I just don't see him able to do time behind bars. Maybe if he be in a camp type situation, that's a possibility. But based on the lifestyle and what he's done and what he's accomplished, if he had to go behind those bars for a lot of years, I think that he may commit suicide. He'd do an Epstein.
Why you think he didn't pull a Russell Simmons and leave the country?
They was watching him, bruh. They was watching him. And then I think that he had to turn over his passport. Even if you own your own private jet, they have a system up there whereas that they supposed to check your passport and anything that you need to fly as if you were flying commercial.
Yeah, you might be right about that. Me thinking about it, yeah, I don't see them letting them leave that easy. But I gotta ask you, before the interview, me and you were speaking about it, right? How you feel about the people that blame you for Puffy getting arrested?
Listen, you've seen the indictment. The indictment went from 2008 until 2024. I stopped dealing with Puff in 2004 and 2005, brother. You understand?
LeBron has always been seen as a leader, both on and off the court, but this new footage suggests that he might be more involved in Diddy's circle than anyone previously thought. While it's not uncommon for celebrities from different industries to mingle, the nature of Diddy's parties has led some to question whether LeBron's involvement could affect his public image. Fans are left wondering if LeBron's connection to Diddy is purely social, or if there's something deeper at play. As one commentator noted, LeBron's brand is built on integrity. This footage could complicate that.
A lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Sean Diddy Combs has a tight inner circle, including his right-hand woman, Christina Coram. So who is she and why is she named in a lawsuit by a former producer for Combs? Thanks for joining me for Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. When Rodney Little Rod Jones filed that lawsuit against Sean Combs and many others, Christina Coram was one of the people named as a defendant in the suit. And I want to be crystal clear. Sean Combs has vehemently denied these allegations. His attorney, Sean Hawley, has been quoted as saying they've tried to present evidence to Little Rod's attorney to disprove the claims, but they've been rebuffed. So that would make anything Lil Rod claimed about Christina Coram untrue as well in Combs' eyes. No attorney is listed for Christina Coram on the federal court's website. Coram's now deleted LinkedIn account has said that she joined Bad Boy Entertainment back in 2013 and became Combs' day-to-day manager, later becoming director for the Officer of the Chairman.
Criminals do crimes with criminals. I've never been a criminal. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So now, if you're looking to answer something about Puff, Puff ain't the Puff. Puff had different phases of his life that y'all don't understand. And let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. You understand? First you got Puff Daddy, who had Daddy's house and the parties and things like that. Then you had Puff. You understand? Then you had Diddy. Then you had Brother Love, and then Love. I had Puff around the stage when he was Puff Daddy and Puff and some of Diddy. Not the new Diddy that they gave the diddler and everything like that. So he ain't the guy, he wasn't the guy that y'all see now back then when he was in Harlem. You understand?
As soon as the footage was leaked, social media exploded with reactions. Fans and critics alike are dissecting every second of the video, looking for clues about what really went down at Diddy's party. LeBron at Diddy's party? This changes everything, tweeted one fan. The clip has been shared thousands of times, with many speculating about the implications for both Diddy and LeBron. Social media has amplified the story, turning what could have been a small controversy into a major headline. It's clear that this footage isn't going away anytime soon, and the conversation is just getting started. Celebrity reactions.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. Would you
get the drink on his head?
And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is a actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
Yeah, put the drink on his head.
There you go. There it is.
Damn.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
we're having a good time, yo. Oh, your usher made it in the. Hey, yo.
In the wake of the footage, several celebrities have weighed in on the situation. Some, like fellow NBA players, have expressed their support for LeBron, emphasizing that attending a party doesn't necessarily reflect his character. Others, however, have remained silent, possibly waiting to see how the situation unfolds before commenting. The lack of immediate response from some of LeBron's close friends has only added to the speculation. Fans are left wondering if more celebrities will speak out or if they're choosing to distance themselves from the growing controversy.
How you feel about the situation that Diddy in?
Let's say this. Something else is going on. They didn't raid, they searched with a warrant his premises on the West Coast, right? They searched his premises on the East Coast in Florida, right? On the same property that the premises was located that they searched in Florida, he had a second mansion. They didn't touch that one. Why not? And when they walk out of there, they got a small trash bag and they have a medium-sized cardboard box. What was it they seized that would fit into those items? I have a sneaking suspicion from my background in criminal defense that what they seized was some evidence that was very incriminating to other people. Now, after they seized the evidence, they had no probable cause to arrest him on any crime. He hasn't been indicted. They talked to him at an airport before he got on a private jet to fly to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States. Have you heard anybody trying to prosecute him?
Not at all.
So what did they do? See, the feds are interesting. Who served the search warrant?
Homeland Security.
Now, what the hell do they have to do with that? That's a FBI mandate.
Diddy has never been one to shy away from controversy, and his response to the footage has been no different. In a statement, Diddy downplayed the significance of the video, saying it was just another night of fun with friends. However, given the scrutiny that's followed the release of the footage, Diddy's response feels somewhat dismissive. He's trying to brush it off, but this is bigger than just a party, said one entertainment journalist. As the scandal grows, Diddy's attempts to control the narrative might not be enough to keep the controversy from spiraling. The impact on Diddy's case.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended performances with male commercial workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
With Diddy already facing legal troubles, the release of this footage could have significant implications for his ongoing case. Some legal experts believe that the video could be used as evidence of Diddy's questionable behavior, potentially strengthening the case against him. This footage could be a game changer, said one legal analyst. On the other hand, Diddy's legal team may argue that the footage is irrelevant to the charges he's facing. Either way, the video is likely to play a role in the unfolding legal drama, adding another layer of complexity to an already complicated case. What's next for LeBron and Diddy? As the footage continues to circulate, both LeBron and Diddy are facing questions about what comes next. Will LeBron address the video and distance himself from the controversy, or will he remain silent? And how will this footage affect Diddy's already precarious situation? With both men under the microscope, their next moves could determine the future of their careers. As one fan tweeted, LeBron and Diddy need to get ahead of this. Things are only going to get worse if they don't speak up. One thing is clear, this story is far from over, and both Diddy and LeBron are facing an uncertain future.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs.
Diddy is here in New York, in Manhattan. He apparently came here in anticipation that something like this might happen. What should we understand about what that might mean? It could very well be that this is a federal arrest being processed here in New York.
So, Abby, there are some important things we do not know, including the specific charges that have been lodged against Sean Combs. But there are some really important things we do know. First of all, based on the attorney's statement, based on our reporting, this is a federal prosecution. It's not a state prosecution. The fact that he's being processed in Manhattan tells me that's the Southern District of New York. That's consistent with the reporting that the Southern District of New York had been handling this case. That's the office I used to work at. That's an office that sort of specializes in high stakes cases. Just in the last year or so, the Southern District of New York, just as an example, has successfully prosecuted Sam Bankman-Fried, Senator Robert Menendez. The other thing that we do know is a grand jury has indicted Sean Combs, meaning they found probable cause that he committed at least one federal crime. Now, as to what happens next, there will be, likely tomorrow or within the next couple days, but usually in the SDNY, you try to do it the next day, there will be an arraignment, meaning Sean Combs will appear in court with his lawyers. There are no cameras in federal court. He will be advised of the charges against him, and he will almost certainly enter a not guilty plea. But the key thing to watch for is then we'll have the question of bail. Will prosecutors agree to let him out on bail? Will prosecutors ask the judge to lock him up pending trial? That could end up in a contentious argument. So these are things that are going to play out over the next 24 or 48 hours.
The leaked footage of LeBron James at one of Diddy's notorious parties has sparked a flurry of questions and concerns from fans and insiders alike. With Diddy's party culture already under intense scrutiny, LeBron's involvement adds a new layer to the conversation. Will this video affect LeBron's reputation, or will it blow over as just another celebrity sighting? And what does this mean for Diddy, who is already facing legal troubles? As both icons navigate the fallout, the future of their public images remains uncertain.
LeBron,
Jaguar Wright is making
all
some
I'm gonna
wild
say to
claims
this,
about LeBron James.
and I say this with all due respect to the young man that they call Bronny. Your daddy is Shluminati. Your daddy has been diddled by the diddler, and I pray to God he has not set you up to be diddled either.
Listen to who Candace Owens just exposed as an attendee of P. Diddy sex parties.
It seems to be that it is all falling down in Hollywood. There are tons of people who should be called out, people who weren't young like Justin Bieber, people like LeBron James, who has been outwardly speaking about how great Diddy parties are, traveling around with Diddy. This person is supposed to be the king. I'm waiting for the king to come out and to condemn this, to condemn what we all know now is a reality.
Now we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think LeBron's presence at the party will impact his legacy? What's your take on Diddy's ongoing controversies? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.